7 levels of drone combat. A Ukrainian FPV drone locks onto a Russian tank moving through open terrain. The operator watches through his goggles, adjusts course, and dives. Impact. The tank stops, smoke rising from its rear armor. Another kill. Another mission complete. But this operator didn't start here. Nobody does. If you're watching this, hit that subscribe button right now. You're about to see how warfare evolved from ground troops to pilots in the sky, and you'll want to stick around for what's coming next. Level 1. The Simulator Rookie. The first level starts nowhere near a battlefield. It starts in a room with a laptop and a game controller. Simulator training. New operators spend hours in programs like Lift Off, flying virtual missions until their thumbs ache. They crash. A lot. Into trees, buildings, the ground. Every mistake costs nothing here. Out there, it costs a $400 drone and possibly a mission. The simulator teaches the basics. Throttle control, pitch and roll, how to read the feed from a camera mounted on something moving at 30 meters per second. It's not exciting, it's repetitive. But operators who skip this step don't last long when they're holding real equipment worth more than a month's salary. Training programs in Ukraine require simulator time before anyone touches actual hardware. The Russian military does the same. Both sides learned the hard way that enthusiasm doesn't equal skill. A rookie who can't navigate a virtual obstacle course won't survive electronic warfare, terrain, or an enemy that shoots back. Level 2. Line of sight beginner. Next comes real flying, but with training wheels. Operators learn to fly drones they can actually see with their eyes. No goggles, no first-person view. Just direct line of sight, watching a small quadcopter hover 20 meters away. Why does this matter? Because if the video feed cuts out during a mission, and it will, an operator who only knows FPV flying is finished. The drone crashes. The mission fails. But an operator trained in line of sight can switch perspectives, regain control, and bring it home manually. They practice in empty fields, taking off, hovering, landing, moving forward, backward, left, right. It's basic, almost boring, but it builds the foundation. Muscle memory develops. The operator learns to feel the drone's position without depending entirely on the camera feed. This skill separates those who lose one drone from those who lose 10. Level 3. FPV Combat Operator. Now the goggles come on, first-person view. The operator sees exactly what the drone sees. The world tilts and spins as the drone accelerates. This is where most people imagine drone warfare begins, but they're already at level 3. FPV operators fly combat drones in real missions. They launch from positions 2 to 3 kilometers behind friendly lines, wearing goggles that show a live feed from the drone's camera. The target appears. A vehicle. Infantry. A fortified position. The operator adjusts, dives, and strikes. If everything works, the explosive payload detonates on impact. If it doesn't, the mission was a waste. But most strikes miss. Field reports from Ukraine indicate only 1 in 3 or 4 FPV drones successfully hit their targets. Operators deal with jamming, bad weather, moving targets, and their own nerves. The difference between a successful operator and a failed one often comes down to hours of practice and the ability to stay calm when a $20,000 jamming system tries to kill the signal. These operators fly daily missions. Some fly multiple missions per day. They become familiar with the terrain, enemy patterns, and the feeling of a drone responding a split second too slowly because of interference. It's no longer practice, it's combat. Level 4. ISR FPV Coordinator. Solo FPV operations achieve about 30% effectiveness. Add reconnaissance support, and that number doubles. Level 4 operators don't fly alone anymore. They work in teams. An ISR drone, a reconnaissance platform, flies high overhead. It spots the target, drops a coordinate pin on a digital map system, and the FPV operator receives it instantly. The ISR drone maintains overwatch, while the FPV operator navigates to the marked location using shared coordinates. The FPV strikes. The ISR drone records everything, provides immediate battle damage assessment, and identifies follow-up targets. This is the shooter-spotter relationship from sniper operations, adapted for drones. One watches, one kills. The coordination happens through systems like ATAC, used by forces across NATO and Ukraine. The ISR operator calls out adjustments in real time. The FPV operator trusts the information and executes. Training programs now emphasize this team dynamic. Operators learn target handoff protocols, communication procedures, and how to maintain coordination even when enemy jamming disrupts parts of the network. Lone wolf operators still exist, but coordinated teams dominate the battlefield. Level 5. Multi-domain strike leader. Some operators don't just fly, they command. Level 5 operators coordinate multiple drones across different mission types simultaneously. They're managing an FPV strike team, an ISR platform, and possibly a bomber drone, all at once. They plan missions, select platforms and payloads, analyze terrain, weather, time of day, and enemy electronic warfare frequencies. They run through a pre-flight checklist that looks like something from a fighter jet, except it's for a drone that fits in a backpack. When the mission launches, they monitor multiple feeds. The ISR drone provides situational awareness. The FPV drones move into position. If one operator's signal gets jammed, the leader redirects another drone to fill the gap. If the target moves, the leader adjusts the strike plan in seconds. These operators often come from units like Ukraine's Typhoon, a special forces unit focused exclusively on unmanned systems. They train others. They test new tactics. They integrate engineers into their teams who modify drones on the fly based on what worked and what failed in the last mission. Losing a drone is expected. Losing a mission because of poor planning is not. Level 6. Swarm tactician. Then there are the operators who control not one drone, not two, but entire swarms. 5 drones, 10 drones. In some programs up to 100 drones simultaneously. This is level 6, and it requires a completely different mindset. A reconnaissance drone identifies a convoy. The swarm tactician doesn't send one FPV drone. They launch a coordinated strike with 5 to 12 kamikaze drones, attacking from multiple angles at once. Some target the lead vehicle, others hit the rear. The rest strike the center. The convoy has seconds to react, and there's no way to stop them all. Swarm operations rely on software that automates parts of the coordination. The operator sets mission parameters, assigns tasks, and lets artificial intelligence handle the micro decisions. But the operator still makes the critical calls. When to strike, where to strike, which targets matter most. Sweden recently unveiled software that lets soldiers control 100 drones at once. The Pentagon's Replicator program aims to deploy thousands of autonomous drones by August 2025. China demonstrated a mothership drone that deploys entire swarms mid-flight. This is where drone warfare is heading, and the operators at this level are writing the playbook. The challenge isn't just technical, it's mental. Coordinating a swarm means tracking multiple feeds, managing resources, anticipating enemy countermeasures, and executing a plan that might change every 10 seconds. One mistake, and the entire swarm fails. Level 7. Autonomous Warfare Architect. The final level is still being defined. These operators don't just fly drones or command swarms. They design autonomous systems that make battlefield decisions without human input. The drone identifies a target, evaluates the threat, chooses the strike method, and executes, all on its own. This is the edge of current technology. Ukraine is testing fiber optic FPV drones that can't be jammed. AI systems are being developed that recognize enemy vehicles by shape and automatically adjust flight paths to strike weak points. The U.S. Air Force envisions fleets of autonomous combat drones flying alongside piloted jets, making real-time tactical decisions in the middle of air combat. The operators at Level 7 aren't just trained in flight dynamics and tactics. They understand machine learning, electronic warfare, and decision algorithms. They program the rules that govern how autonomous drones behave in combat. They test systems that might one day operate entirely without human oversight, and they struggle with the ethical weight of that responsibility. This level doesn't exist on a large scale yet, but it's coming, fast. Every major military power is investing billions into autonomous drone systems because the country that masters this level first will control the future of warfare. From simulator rookie to autonomous warfare architect. 7 levels, each one harder than the last. The battlefield doesn't wait for anyone to catch up, and the operators who survive are the ones who never stop learning. The sky is no longer just a place where planes fly. It's a battlefield where drones hunt, and the operators behind them decide who lives and who doesn't. And this is only the beginning. Now, if you really enjoyed watching this video, then like it and consider subscribing to the channel, as we will be soon bringing up more anticipated and exciting content soon in this channel. I'll see you later.